delicacy to have and enjoy every single morning. The best part is Jimmy and his team are doing all of the work and all of the baking, but you get to enjoy these warm, delicious cinnamon rolls with cream cheese frosting. Pull it out of your freezer. I put a handful of them in the refrigerator on a Sunday night, so I know I have them for the kids all week long. That is what you're going to be enjoying. What is the Jimmy the Baker cinnamon roll difference?
Well, it's really starts with an original recipe, a scratch recipe. I think this is rendition number 30. I mean, this took me a couple of years to develop, but the first secret is about our dough. We make dough the real old-fashioned way. It's a bit of an overused term, but we actually do it the way they did it in the old days, where we make the dough on the first day, and we let it sit, sometimes for up to 48 hours.
Wow.
And let the dough, it actually ferments, just like fine wine.
So this is a yeast dough,
it's a yeast
right? So
dough.
it has to rise,
It has to rise nice and gradually, not too fast, and then we take it out the next day, and the next part of it is the cinnamon filling. And you probably remember I searched high and low for the right cinnamon.
Because there are different cinnamons out there. I don't know if people understand that there are different cinnamons to choose from. So what was the criteria?
A lot of cinnamon is just too spicy. It's like when you swallow it, it gives you like that burning sensation in the back of your throat. But this is an Indian cinnamon, nice and mild, and it melts beautifully. And I did find out in all my renditions that brown sugar matters. A type of brown sugar?
Yeah.
This brown sugar really caramelizes nicely. You can see how gooey it is. And the great news is it only takes about 10 to 15 seconds in the microwave.
From thawed.
From thawed.
Yes.
To really get gooey. You don't have to put it in there for 45 seconds or 30 seconds.
Let me explain what our offer is, everybody, because you can either get, and they come individually wrapped just like this, and we'll talk about what's wrapped around it in just a moment. You can get a dozen of these if you would like to, and that dozen, just so that you know, breaks down to be $34 or 3 payments of Easy Pay. But if you do 2 dozen of them, you're actually going to save, and that's what's so exciting. So you save $16 if you decide that you want to get double the amount. So why not do that? I always now order the 24 count. When your kids are now back to school on those mornings where they're running a little bit late, let me tell you, it is so nice to be able to reach in, heat up a cinnamon roll, create some fruit, put some yogurt with it, they're eating and they're done. When you're entertaining, I oftentimes will cut them in half.
That's right.
Because with everything else that's out for the spread, people want to taste, but they want to try other things too. I love that they're individually packaged, so every one you pull out is fresh just for you. And tell me about the paper that's wrapped around it as well, Jimmy.
What I love about the paper is that it does not conduct heat. So in other words, and what I mean by that is, if you've ever baked, you know that the outer edges of the pan, whatever you're baking, a cake or bread, it gets crusty. But the paper is not an efficient. It doesn't heat well. And in fact, it's almost like they bake cheesecake in a water bath. You don't want the outer edges to burn or to get crusty. So it makes every cinnamon roll like the center cut. So what you're going to do is you're going to peel this off before you put it in the microwave. Take it all off, put it on a plate, and put it in the microwave for just 10 or 15 seconds. Now, you can choose to either put the cream cheese on before.
Yes.
I like to put it on afterwards.
See, I'm a before person.
You see, I think the before is in the majority.
Because then it melts on in there, right?
There you go, right.
Here's what else you need to know. Those tubs of cream cheese frosting, if you order the 12 count, the dozen, you'll get 2 of them. If you order the 24 count, you'll get 4 of them. They go in the freezer. While you're keeping the cinnamon rolls in the freezer, you can keep them in the freezer.
You can freeze them.
And then you pull them over into the refrigerator when you're ready to use it.
Correct. A couple things I recommend. One is the minute that you receive these, take the cream cheese containers and stick them in the refrigerator.
Okay.
Some of you in the warmer climates have asked me and said, is it okay? And yeah, it's meant to be heated, so it's going to be fine. Second thing is,
this bite, please, America.
There you go. You've got the center, the center of the center. Second thing is, so everybody knows, over the summer we had, with the excessive heat, we had some cream cheese containers popping open. So now we're taping them shut.
Yes.
We're securing them nice and tightly.
Great.
So you don't have to worry about that. But yeah, you can freeze the cream cheese. The most often asked question.
Yeah.
Freeze it. Take it out. As you run out of cream cheese, put it in the refrigerator and keep it in the fridge.
And you're good to go.
And you're good to go.
It's awesome. let me tell you, use this Easy Pay opportunity, everybody. We have this on 4 payments of Easy Pay. It's $34 if you get a dozen of these. And these are big sizes, too. I don't know if you can tell that from television, but when I put my hand out here, look at the size of this in my hand. So for a lot of you, you know, this cinnamon roll is breakfast. It's a really big cinnamon roll and worth every single bite. So you can get a dozen of these on 4 payments of $8.50. That's $34. But if we double the amount, we're not doubling the cost. It doesn't now become $68, it's only $52. So it's a really nice way for you to get these at home, use that Easy Pay plan. They'll stay in my freezer how long, Jimmy?
Months. I've never had anyone call me and say it went bad in the freezer.
They went bad, yes. Well, you know what, you go through them really, really quickly, and the set of 24, only a couple hundred left. So if you're wanting that larger set, you are now ordering the Customer Choice Award winner for Best Breakfast Food. And I have to tell you, I also order a lot of items that were in this category because this is one of my favorite categories to shop for here at QVC, our breakfast, to make our mornings easier. So you were up against some very stiff competition, I have to say.
As they say, I'm very proud to be in the category.
You'd like to thank the Academy?
And to the other more talented bakers out there.
But I'll tell you, so this is a tough category, and let me tell you, this is worth every bite. You will enjoy every single one of these cinnamon rolls. They're great to just have on hand. They're great for that weekend time. They're just nice to know at any moment's notice. You could reach into your freezer, grab out a couple of cinnamon rolls. Even if you leave them on the counter for 30 minutes, they thaw out really quickly. Yes. But I always grab a few on Sunday night, put them in the refrigerator for the week, and then depending on how the week's going, we can pull them out. The kids have their cinnamon rolls. They're very happy in the morning when they go to school, Jimmy.
Yes, I have to say, too, that I say it often. I bake cinnamon rolls all day. I don't smell it, but right now I smell.
It's so good.
It smells really great.
It smells
I shouldn't act so surprised,
good.
but they are the cinnamon. I'm so proud of the cinnamon and the brown sugar. And also, by the way, there's a reason I bake these large. I always say I bake big because I want you to share it.
Yes.
As I say, share it with someone you love, and most
I never knew that.
Share it with someone you love, but most importantly, share it with someone you don't love. World peace through cinnamon rolls.
I love it. Well, if you're on the line for these, please stay on the line. It's now last call on the 24 count. So if you're wanting to pick these up, if you want to get the best value per cinnamon roll, it's that 24 count. But should we sell out of that, still treat yourself to the 12 count because this is truly a treat. And don't forget, is there an auto delivery for this?
Pretty sure there is. There
is auto delivery. So if you never want to run out, it's an every 90-day shipment, and by picking it up today, you're also able to use that Easy Pay as part of your auto delivery order. So again, congratulations.
Thank you.
I just realized I totally forgot to give you your award.
That's okay.
But I'll give you the envelope like they do. Like, here's your envelope. And you clean up pretty nice. We like seeing you in the jacket.
I screwed up without the hat. I lost my bearing.
It looks good.
Thank you,
Congratulations.
Jill. Okay.
Pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Here's Sharon with our next category and award winner.
Jill, this is such an exciting time because we have been chatting about our Customer Choice Awards for at least a couple of months now. And as we get to our second set of awards, we are going to be talking about Best Burger. This is a lot of heavy competition in this category once again, but we have Kansas City Steak Company nominated, Rastelli Market Fresh, Graham and Rollins, Kansas City Steak Company again, and then Rastelli Market Fresh with their Turkey Craft Burgers. But we can only have one that was chosen by our customers. And the winner for Best Burger is Rastelli Market Fresh. Come on out, Ray Rastelli.
Thank you so much.
This is for you, my dear. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And come on over.
That's wonderful.
Because we are so thrilled that you are now part of the QVC family, because your business truly has been a family business for 40 years. Not only a member of your family in the store at all times in New Jersey, if you're lucky enough to live close to that area, but the fact that you treat the people who come to your store like family.
They are. You know, our butcher shop is a family-run business.